Hi, I'm John Milner, and I make fishing reels, and I would like to discuss with you the virtues of the bushing or the bearing fishing reel. As a manufacturer, I kind of like the bearing reel. They're, well, a whole lot easier to make and get them out of here without too much trouble. The bushing reel, well, for me it's a little finicky, but there is some satisfaction in getting it right. Comparing the two, I'm of the opinion that there is no better out of the two of them. They've both got certain virtues and advantages over the other in various aspects of it. But whatever advantages there are, I think are quite marginal, that really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. And so I would say both of these reels will give you 100% satisfaction, on your fishing day. So, first of all, what I like about the bushing reel, this one here, is that it's quite free running. The bushing reel will last a lifetime, give you 100% trouble-free service, provided you exercise a little bit of effort in maintaining it. And all it really takes to keep a bushing reel running in trim is 2 or 3 drops of oil every 2 or 3 fishing trips. It's no problem. The bushing reel, as I say, it's fairly trouble-free. If, however, you do get trouble with the bushing in the bushing reel, it's a factory makeover. You need to send it back to me to rebore, refit a new Centrepin. So the bushing reel, excellent reel if you look after it and treat it well with some respect. The other thing I like about the bushing reel, at low speed, it has pretty much almost as much startup as the ball bearing reel. But at high speed, there's a certain amount of drag comes in. It offers almost a fluid clutch, which is an advantage when casting the reel. Normally when we're casting the reel, we pretty much have to put some drag on the reel to prevent overrun by feathering it with our finger or whatever. Bushing reel, it has an automatic high-speed softness or drag to it, which I think is quite an advantage. The ball bearing reel, it's very free running, more so than the ball bearing. Whether that makes a difference to you or not, that's kind of up to you. It's almost maintenance free, as long as they're running well. It's maintenance free. They are susceptible to failure, with some long use, or you can get condensation or dirt in there. They can inclined to get noisy, and if you do run into bearing trouble, well, especially on the river, it can almost call an end to your day's fishing. So, nice thing about the ball bearing reel, it's easy to change the bearings. My reels weren't always that way, but the last couple of years I've modified the reel so that the home handyman can, at the end of a day's fishing, if he wishes, can whip out the bearings and put some fresh ones in there and be away to the races, without too much trouble. It takes a little bit of expertise, but nothing that the average guy can handle. I think that's about all. You know, really, it's a question of personal preference. If you like the tradition and the I don't know, just the general finesse and cleanliness of a bushing reel, then you should take one. Otherwise, take the ball bearing reel. If you're the sort of fellow that doesn't like to fuss and fuddle with his equipment, doesn't feel inclined to be pulling it apart and cleaning it every now and then, take the bearing reel. It'll give you good service without a whole lot of messing around. But just watch out. Could be after a year or two of that, you'll need to replace the bearings, and it's not a difficult job. That's about it. Which reel do you prefer? Well, take your pick. They're both excellent. They both do the job well, and you'll have lots of great fun on the river, I hope. So with that, thank you and good night.